Here we go. Alright. Weird little glitch there. Alright, let's see if I can get this working now. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for the like. Let me get this under control and we'll see what we can do here. That was all weird. Hey, what's going on, Marco? How are you today? Hey, Sean. How's it going? Beautiful. Hey, Dr. Blue, what's going on? We got a treat today, guys. You got something sent in from one of you guys that's always in the chat that I'll be doing a knife review on later, at least first impressions. And also hey, Ruthie Patello, that's my grandmother, everybody. How we doing? Thank you for the help today. But yeah, got the stickers in finally, guys. So those will be going out to some of yous, and I'll be handing some of those out at Blade Show. Jason Beecher, what's going on? How are you? Lord Loki. Yeah, so guys, like I was saying, got a real treat today. Like I said, we got one of you guys that's always in the chat, which I'm really thankful for, and sending in this beautiful knife that I am enamored with lately. We'll be talking about this more as we go on. I want to wait till more people get in, but that's a knife. That is a knife. Makers out there being this talented, the future of knife making, it's really, really cool. Like I said, I'll give some more details on this guy in a little bit, but I want to make sure everybody's in the room first. What's going on, Bushcraft? Nice to see you, man. Lisa, how's it going? It might be for Lou. I don't know if it could handle my toenails. I mean, it's only what, geez, probably 5 millimeters thick. My calipers are down there. I'll check in a little bit actually, but it looks like about 5 millimeters. I don't know if it could handle them. I don't know. But yeah, that's I love the little thumb ramp on it. I don't know. I'm really liking this guy, but like I said, we'll talk more about this. But yeah, how's everybody going tonight? And I want to know, throw what your carry today was. I want to know if you guys ordered anything new or expecting anything in the mail. I'm going to be talking about some old knives too, some stuff from my great-grandfather. Some pretty cool stuff. But yeah. A lot of pearl. A lot of pearl. We've already cut a few smaller trees down with it. Oh, already letting everybody know whose knife it is. Yeah, I like it. I like it. How we doing, Kelly? Thanks for being here. Lou, did you finally get one? I heard one's coming your way. Absolutely. Yes. Like I said, I'm putting some of these in the pass around boxes and people that I've sent out giveaways to. And like I said, I'll be bringing some to Blade Show if all goes well. Color ought to come in. A Barbie win and a leather order. Nice, Jason. A stocked up week for you, man. Awesome. That's great to see. I know. I think that Civivi dropped today, right? And isn't the Blade Binge Devo dropping today, or was that yesterday? I don't know. It's so hard to keep up with right now. Well, you can go straight through eBay, I believe, still, if you wanted one from Kelly. I think her username is Witchypoo, something like that on eBay. I'm not quite sure. You'd have to ask her. Hey, Rolf. I'm gonna have to make a Kelly White order soon too, because I think I'm low. Marissa says hi. She's in, but for some reason can't chat. Oh, hi Marissa, and thank you for everything, guys. Seriously, the LSK giveaway was really awesome. I thank you, and you guys are helping out on the 1K with the Odin too. Which one of you lucky guys will end up with? Lou, you gotta be quiet. Keep that on the low. I'm pretty sure she's in witness protection. Hey, Kane Miranda, how's it going? Actually changed my... Oh, okay, Kelly. Oh, I'm glad to know that. I'm actually going to write that down so I can keep that in mind, because I try to get all you guys' links in one spot. But right now I'm having trouble with my phone and tablet. I don't know if you guys seen, I had to log on twice. It wouldn't let my phone go horizontal. It kept doing this weird zoom in thing. I don't know why. Yeah, Jason, we gotta let Rolf in sometimes. Have you has anybody caught Rolf's show? He's doing great stuff over there. Oh, thank you, Kelly. It is Kelly's paracord. You watched the video? Nice, nice. But yeah, what'd you guys carry today? I don't see any carries on there yet. Gotta get that topic done first. You carry what you guys are gonna order, thinking about ordering, wanna order, have coming in. I want to know what you're eating. Kelly, I was told that when I was a kid. Oh, if you used a brain cell, you'd be dangerous. Probably true. So I try to stay away from that, you know? I don't want anybody to get hurt now. For my new carries to come in the mail. Okay, what are your new carries? Is that a knife that I just don't know yet? Juan? Gonzo, what's going on? Glad to see you. What'd you carry today, Gonzo? I had a very fun carry today. I had the knife that we're going to be talking about in a little bit. I had the knife that I got from Barbie and Rolf. The little O knife, Metal 3. What was the other knife I had? Didn't I have another one? I had this guy. And 2 fixed blades here, that's right. And then, of course, the rock tool. I've got a chest rig coming in at some point this week. Oh, Bushcraft, who's it coming from? Viper Handy, Roboto 4, Finch, Nocturnal. You know, I don't know if you guys seen, but Blade Walker posted a video of the Finch. You know, I have to get one. I gotta get in contact with the people at Finch. They're doing some really, really nice stuff over there. Full Tang Tactical. I'll have to check them out. I'm not familiar with them, I don't think. Oh, I can't even think of the name of the chest rig I have. It's American, at least. I know that. From Guard Dog Body Armor, and I love it. Nice. I got it from, I think they used to sponsor Louder with Crowder, whoever did that. It was definitely overpriced, though, I can tell you that right off the bat. It's good, but... Yes. Absolutely, Kelly. Hey, speaking of... Yes, there's no bull reviews right there. That's Mr. Blade Walker. that was an awesome review. I don't know if I left a comment, but me and my grandmother were watching you earlier. That was a great video, man. And really like that Finch. Like I said, I gotta get in contact with him. Probably after Blade Show, I'll stop buying knives again. Kane, I seen you comment that somewhere. Um, that's that's awesome to hear. Uh, I know. I mean, luckily, I mean, I've been freehand sharpening since I was a little kid, and I actually mean that. Um, but I probably didn't get good till I was probably like 14 or 15. It took me a few years. I think when you're a kid, especially when you have ADD, I guess we all have ADD, right, or something. But keeping an angle was really really tough for me, and it took me a few years to finally like actually like understand like no, you can't move your wrist, you can't go limp on it, you gotta keep a steady wrist. Actually, what helped me was something that I think it was Neves had showed a long time ago. Like when you take a blade, you get it at the right angle, you make an indent on the back of your thumb, and I used to use marker, color it in with marker, and then put the spine of the knife right there. So every single time that my thumb and the spine of the knife was lining up in the same exact spot, so I could get a nice bevel and then a nice apex. Hey, Marissa, nice to see you. I'm glad you got in the room. Yeah, sorry about that. I did have some technical issues, but very glad you're here. Uh, I can't say thank you enough to the people at LSK. They gave me their time slot. They helped make that last giveaway amazing. I owe them a bunch. I really do. I was always intimidated. It's not Kate, especially if you take your time. You remember not to put a lot of pressure on it. Um, and you remember to get rid of the burr in an effective way without, folding it back and forth until it actually breaks cleanly. Um, yeah. Happy to hear my personal account wouldn't let me jibber jabber. Oh, well, sorry about that. I don't know if it was yours, though. It might have been my end, because it was real rough today getting on. I had to sign on a couple times. Wouldn't let me go horizontal. I don't know what the issue is. This is the second time that's happened to me. Take off the hat. I got full set of hair. It might be going gray, but I got good hair, man. Decent hairline. Good stuff. Hey, Eagle Scout. How you doing? How's your grandmother? Glad to see you here, man. Yeah, we, we got a pretty impressive knife designer maker in our audience today. I like I said before, I'm really enamored with this thing. This thing's got weight to it. It's got a full grip on it, which I really like, and it's like a recurve and a Tonto at the same time. I'm definitely digging the shape. Love that spine on it. I mean, that's a working knife, and I think it looks amazing. Yeah, I don't know if you want to name yourself, but yeah, this was right up my alley, and I feel honored you sent this in. I know you don't have a bunch of these, and yeah, with all the stuff that happened with the company, which yeah, regardless, I want to see you. I want to see you putting out some more knives there, Lord Loki. Yes, Mister Stetch. No, thank you for sending this in, man. This is uh in his words, the shape is for the recurve is for holding, for trap cuts, and up here, like the Tonto side, is for some nice chopping cuts. I mean, and it does look like it would grab nice, especially, I mean, uh, when you think about it, when you go in the woods, like I was in the woods all day yesterday with my kid, sometimes you want like a nice recurve in a machete too. And that shape right there, it really would have grabbed those thinner branches and saplings and stuff because this was having a tough time, and I did sharpen it right before I went out. But I can imagine something like this in like a chopper style competition, killing it, just killing it. And you have an edge on here, man. I I think when we first talked, I said, "Wow." I figured it, be a 17 to 20 all the way around. It looks to me like that's thinner. That apex is thinner in here. Maybe 17 to 20 up like the top of the Tonto style part of the blade. But down in the recurve, it's real thin, and it's very impressive. Number one, and number two, I don't know. Is that I guess you'd call that a stone wash on the blade. It looks fantastic. And never mind I can't get over that. Those purple micarta handles, scales, they're nice and comfy. They're grippy. They feel nice. And I'll get into some more detail, guys, when I do because I'm not dropping many drops of knowledge right now. I'm just super impressed by it. But yeah, when I do the first impressions, that'll be dropping probably about, what does it take, 10, 15 minutes to upload? That'll come right after this is over. But yeah, Mr. Stetch killed it on this one. I mean, I'd love to see a knife company scoop you up, man, because if you're putting out stuff like this, I'd like to see what else you can do, because it's more than impressive. It really is. I don't know if you have any links you want to put down or anything like that, but please, let me get you all set up over here. I really am impressed with this. I'd love to see more companies that are making fixed blades come out with stuff like this. I really am. And the weight behind it, it feels substantial in the hand. Lou, I might. You got some lotion I can borrow? Hey, Aaron D. Thank you for being here. Aaron's another one that's really, really helped out the channel. A lot of you guys have. I really do appreciate all the help I've been getting between Legion Steel and people like Lord Loki or Aaron D or Kelly or Jimmy, Blade Walker, all you guys, Rolf, Barbie, you guys, the community's been so kind to me, and yeah, I just want to say thank you. Well, thanks, Mima. I appreciate that. Lou, that's not my auntie. That's my grandma. Like I said before, man, anybody picks me up, you'll definitely get one. I would, Lord Loki, I appreciate that, but I would like to show some patronage just for the opportunity in general. And I would definitely shill out for for something like this. Don't get me wrong. It is what it is, Lou. Right? Oh man on the ridge knows what's up. Jeez. I mean, yeah, I can picture this would be useful for a lot of things. I mean, this would be an excellent woods buddy. Never mind, like I said, chopping competitions or just an everyday knife. I mean, granted, it is a little big. That'd be the one downfall, but I think you need that sometimes. Not always, but sometimes, because sometimes something like this, it just is too small. And I think this knife is gorgeous. It's just sometimes some things be too small. Perfect for opening letters, which is basically what I use it for. Who's doomed? Alright, there you go. Learned earlier today that the doctor went into my grandma's room and told her that there was nothing that treatment can do. And that basically, oh. Eagle Scout, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, man. I'll be praying for her. And, like I said, if you need anything, You know where I am. But yeah, how many ah, yeah, sorry guys. What'd you guys carry? That's right. Thank you, Blade Walker. Thank you. Gotta have hope. How's it going, Barbie? Ah, sorry I missed your last stream. But you know, drama, stuff. Have to go sadly back to work on the property. Just wanted to stop in and show some love. Hey, thank you so much. And good luck. I hope to see you guys soon. I really do. Yeah, Barbie. I mean, you see this thing? This is what Lord Loki's putting out, and I mean, man. I don't know how you can call this like a prototype when it looks this damn good. Aaron, you know, the blade is big, but the handle is like, it really is a perfect size and shape, honestly. It's got that nice big finger choil up here. And I mean, I have pretty big hands, don't get me wrong. But get a full purchase on it. I mean, it's up my alley, that's for sure. And we'll talk more about that. Ah, Lord Loki, no problem. Like I said, I will find a negative. Can't give you a full free ride, but I have to look for it. I find it impressive. Oh, look at that. You know what? No lanyard hole. But no, I mean, I'd love to see more stuff like this on the market. I really would, because I know it probably looks it on screen. It really isn't that big. I mean, looking at a lot of the fixed blades, I mean, what was it? The Impala Hunter. Uh, it's not much bigger. I mean, the blade is wider, but overall, it's probably around the same length, maybe a little longer, an inch or so, inch or less, maybe. Hey, Kevin Santer, how's it going? Lou, we actually, if you look up our laws, we don't have a length that it's never been agreed upon, which I find weird with all the other stupid laws we have. Like, we can't have out the sides, but we can have OTFs. But they only made OTFs legal last year, at the very end of 2024. They used to be, if you had an OTF, it had to be an inch and a half or less. Because that makes sense. Actually. No, wrong knife. Carried this guy all day yesterday. But yeah, lengthwise. Yeah, it's about an inch, like I said. Hey, Knives of Life, you just missed Legion Steel. Marissa was just in here, at least. Did I send you an... Oh, yes, you did. Kelly sent this in. I know I took it out of the case before the stream. I try to get everything in one spot. Yes. Kelly White had sent this in. Very, very cool. I gotta do a video. I did do a video on this actually a long time ago, but just like the Boker, I've made two or three. Three. I just have bad luck. I still don't think there's one of this knife on my channel. I've made two or three of these. No, I made three because I had two get corrupted in my phone, and you got a deal for a Tor mullet. Nice, Bando, sweet deal. But yeah, I made two or three videos of this guy. Two of them corrupted, and one of them I didn't like. It's kind of like I've made two videos on this one now, and I haven't been happy with it. I do got to learn how to do some editing because doing one takes is kind of a pain in the balls. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, they'll get out there eventually. So I found out the other day that I had mailed Derek a lanyard, kind of like the one I sent to Lou. He just got his, and I sent his about 2 weeks before I sent Lou's. So mail's definitely funny. And I mean, it didn't go that far. It really didn't. It went about 600 miles. So, that's a wait. Mail's a little tricky. Actually, Barbie, this is one of the knives I carried today. I love the backspacer on this knife. This knife is such a paradox. It's so confusing. Like, they used amazing materials, and then they were like, you want to chop your finger off? And who needs a plunge grind? Guess nobody. And you don't need a finger. I mean, you don't need that guy. This was my carry yesterday. Was the pickled steel guy. I gotta do I gotta test these guys. I carried this, and I carried the pickled steel. The Cosmos. Cosmos is another one. Beautiful knife. Not a fan of the backspacer. It reminds me of the. I don't know if any of you guys had that old. I've seen it made by a couple of companies, but it was a Ozark trail knife. It had like wood scales and like an aluminum frame. And if you guys watch MC's channel, he just did like a TSA video, and another company. It was the same exact knife, and it has this clip on it. And I'm not a fan of this clip, but everything else is really, really, really good. And what really impresses me with this one is the action. The action is so. It does not feel like a sub 100. It just doesn't. For the pricing they're expecting this guy around, it just doesn't seem right that they can do that. Granted, I'm not a front flipper guy often. I mean, you guys know how I felt about the Bowfin by Rosecraft. That, I thought they knocked that out of the park. And speaking of Rosecraft, if you guys follow Jimmy Crow on Instagram, he just did a couple of Rosecrafts, and he knocked them out of the park. They look really, really good. You saved 3 plants from Lowe's today? They just outside Lowe's, just letting them die like they always do, around here at least. You just buy them up, or would you just give them some water? Oh, Barbie, I don't think you were here. I did get some stickers in. I got Barbie stickers the other day too, on Saturday. They're awesome. Did a great job on them, LSK and whatnot. And to be honest, whatever comes through that day, I need to cut. Joe, that's fair. If I get an opportunity, I use it. Thanks, Kelly. Hey, William Hornbostel, how are you? Did I miss anybody? I don't want to miss anybody. King Barbie. Knives of Life. Do. Did I send you an LT? I can't remember. I should mark it down when I send it. I'll never be able to keep up with the paracord even with this one. Kelly, I can only imagine. You do so much for the knife community. I can't imagine you being able to keep up with what you send out. I know when I received that package from you, I was my jaw was on the floor. I never expected something like that. Okay, that's not a bad use of a knife. I feel like I'd crack them. Even a nice, humid cigar, I'd probably just crack. That's why I get a cheap little cutter. Light bulb, clean up my fingernail. What? Yeah, exactly. Mail, paper, twine, light branches, box, clean my fingernails. Exactly. You know the deal, meme. Hey, I still use a lot of twine, especially jute twine. I want to stop making some jute micarta, so I've been saving up some jute twine. Uh, I like the feel of jute micarta, and I don't think you see it often. Still, actually, I have been waiting to put the scales on this guy, and I don't know if I just have like a mental block right now, but I keep screwing up this side with this. This side's golden. I can throw this side on. I can do it right now. I'm not going to because it'll look goofy, but yeah, just had to save them. What kind of plants? Thank you, Barbie. I appreciate that. I really do. Like I said, I'm taking about 60. No, I'm taking about 120 with me to. Um, no, taking about 105 with me to Blade Show. Hey, Gary, how are you today? Um, then the others, I'm gonna put some in the pass-around box I have, and the rest I'll save for you guys. It wasn't a big order or anything, and I think on the next ones I'm gonna change up a little. I might just put Caleb 1776 diagonally across one of the sides. I don't know. We'll see. I'll mess around with some designs. I'm not good at that stuff. Luckily, I've had some of you guys help me, and really do appreciate it. How much does a real tree go for these days? Trees are expensive. I know we bought a Japanese maple for my buddy's mom about 10, 15 years ago, and I almost crapped myself when I seen the price, and it was all of this big. Now it's probably about 6 feet tall, maybe. They don't grow fast, but Japanese maples are definitely cool looking. But yeah, still didn't see that many carries down there, guys. You're just not sharing today? Don't want to talk about your carries? Embarrassed by them? I know. You know, once again, I'm talking about this knife. The Olight company and O Knife company, they do some pretty cool stuff. Like the locking mechanism on this, it's not just a normal plunge lock. It's a little different the way it locks out. Like once it's closed, you can't open it in any way, shape. You just can't do it until you hit the button. Which yes, Blade Walker, you did say yours. I called yours out. You're the only one paying attention. But yeah, have you guys checked out Blade Walker's last video? Benchmade Adair. Is that blue one? Knives of Life? That's, I think, an S30V, if I'm not mistaken. The one that was like, it's supposed to be a fishing knife, or at least a water-themed knife. The Kershaw Bel Air, sweet. The Nimble W, Swiss Spartan, Swiss Classic, and Kimber Micro 9. Ooh. Oh, it's in Magnica. Okay. Nice. And as much as crap people like to talk about Benchmade, I'm sure they probably knock their Magnica out of the park. They do very good heat treats, regardless of what people say about them. I'll tell you what, Noble, it certainly seems like it. No kidding, Lou. Average price for a 6-7 foot Fraser fir is like 170. That's that's what we paid for a sapling for a Japanese maple. So yeah, trees are expensive. Okay, my new to me early Father's Day present: a customized bug out with purple G10 and green anodized hardware. Oh, Old Man on the Ridge. I made a. Oh boy, I wonder if I still have a picture of it somewhere. But either way, I made a lanyard bead for one of my giveaway winners, and I did a purple and green theme, and it came out really, really nice. He's the only one that's actually ordered a shaped one, and I'm glad he likes it because I thought it was really cool. Maybe I'll post a picture later. Alright, carrying the Spyderco Tenacious in a Springfield XD9. I see. That's nice. I think I ask you this every time, Gary, but liking the XD9? Is the XD9 metal frame or is it polymer? It's metal, isn't it? Either way, let's see. Devo Mash, Civivi Odium, Phoenix LD30. Nice, Joe. Nice. The Canset Bison. I didn't expect any less, Rolf. I know you're really enjoying that one. The Para 3 Light. Carrying my Raccoon Cub. Do you like it, Barbie? Saving for the Kaiser Retro coming out. Ooh, I gotta check that out. I don't know what that one looks like. I definitely have to check that out. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll do that right now. Because that sounds cool. My best friend likes the CEO with the Jimmy Crow custom scales. Lord Loki, oh yeah? I'm glad. Because that Jimmy Crow, his work is cool. And just being able to have one of his knives, I don't know, I feel like it's something special. Good for the trip to the doctor in the morning. Thanks, Caleb, for all the kind words, brother. No, take it easy, Blade Walker. Let me know how it goes, and you have a great night. If you need anything, you know how to get in touch with me. And guys, if you haven't checked out Blade Walker's channel, which I'm sure you have if you're here, but if you haven't, please go check out Blade Walker's channel. Awesome guy, great reviews. Kaiser Retro is designed by a South African designer that was... Oh, okay. I think I probably know who you're talking about. Just started a new job and needed a good knife, and it just worked out perfectly. Lord Loki, that's awesome. That really is. Hell yeah, man. Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Because I just used it. Lord Loki, do you have one of the DSKFS? My brain's so slow right now. Usually. Patches, we're going to have to get you one way or another. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Let me check out that Kaiser. Kaiser Retro. Okay. Alright. Does everybody know what the Retro? Smashing the like on my way out. Oh, thank you, Blade Walker. I appreciate that. Now, which one are you looking at color wise? Is like the black G10 or what are the ones out there? The khaki micarta. Is that the only two I see? Very cool. What's it in? Nitro V. Very cool. It reminds me. Wow. It honestly reminds me of like something that Rosecraft would do. Tell me what you guys think. I'm sure you guys probably already know what we're talking about. That is the Kaiser Retro. Looking pretty spiffy. Definitely a classy looking knife, and I'm into that. Definitely into that. I'll tell you what, switching to titanium can change something completely. I mean, hey, Jim T, what's going on? Because, what was I going to say? 1931 Leatherworks, Terry over there. I got a good deal on a mini RSK, and he had switched it over to lefty scales. I think I have a small video about it. It was for my grandmother for Mother's Day. And night and day difference. I don't have mine anymore, but I remember getting rid of mine. I had a Cryptilian at the same time. It just didn't make any sense. And I always thought like, wow, it just didn't feel strong, you know. And they're great knives. There's nothing against, especially that Magna Cut. They do a killer job on their Magna Cut. But yeah, the one I got my grandmother, 1931 Leatherworks, had already switched it to can't remember who made the leather scales off the top of my head. Jeez, that's horrible. But the titanium scales that are on it are really nice, and then it feels like a completely different knife. Yes, thank you, Lou, for sharing Rolf. Guys, if you haven't checked out Rolf's channel, please check out Rolf's channel. How many subs Rolf at? Let's see. He's at 128 now. I'd like to see him at least at like 135, 140 if we can do that. I'm sure a lot of you guys here are already. Oh, Kathleen, hey, you take care and have a great night. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Ah, Kevin, the smock when they have titanium scales, I think nothing beats that. I still haven't made up my mind on the Vision. That's why I didn't end up buying one for the giveaway. I know so many people like it. I still haven't made up my mind on the smock. At least this Avivi version. Though what did they call it? Just the Snex, right? The original one with the Snex lock. I really liked it. I think it's overpriced, unfortunately. But the Civivi, I don't know. The Civivi one just feels different. And speaking of Snex locks and stuff, did anybody buy the new one coming out today? Well, yesterday, whatever it was. And did you see what we did? It's still a Snex design, same knife basically, but they made it a liner lock with the We name. That just seems so stupid. I don't know. I'm glad you like it. It is a good knife. Uh, the mini RSKs are great. I talked to Landman. He said he'd mail you the package next week when he comes back from vacay. Hey, Lou, thanks again, man. That was really cool. I really appreciate that. And it'll be a surprise when it gets here, right? I was in on the smart scales until I saw OG's two vision scales. Now I'm in befuddled. Ooh, I'll have to check it out, Kevin. Um, yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I'll definitely have to check them out, and maybe I'll get another FG. Who knows? Do they make? Do they? For what? What knife? Because they do. I just don't know what knife you're talking about, Gary. Um, did I miss something? I might have missed something. I know for the military too. I pretty sure they make titanium scales for the military too. There's one on Baybage right now. Hmm. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, they definitely make tiger stripe tiger stripe titanium scales. I think they're cool looking. I know a lot of people bag on them. I think they're cool. Oh, what's the matter with Blade Binge, Lou? I just got in touch with them. I want to know so I don't start representing a company that people think is a ripoff. So, yeah, please indulge me. Oh, there is that. There's no doubt about that. I was looking yesterday, and what was it? The Man X2 just came out in Magna Cut, and they're like 150. These people on there selling them for $200. I'm like, why am I gonna buy a knife that you just bought for 150, and I'm gonna buy it for two? It doesn't. It's not that much of a demand for that knife. Granted, I love that knife. I do, at least an M4. And S. I mean not M4. S110. Or is that what they just came out with? I don't know. They just came out with it in either Magna Cut or M4, one of them, and it's 150, which I thought was a crazy price because for S110, I paid 210, I think, or 200. And they still have the place I bought mine from. They still have that same knife for that same price, and even on Blade Binge, they charge more than that. Everybody's mostly hating the 7% sales cut type, but I ain't. Nothing ain't free, that's for sure. Ain't nothing free. Jesus, I can't read. Sorry. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think because I really do. This is up my alley, and I think it's cool that somebody from the chat made this. And I want to see more of this kind of stuff on the market. I think this is really cool. I think it's useful. It's like a competition chopper almost to me. I don't know, but it seems even more useful than a lot of those knives are because a lot of those knives are just built for just that. It's like they tailor them for that competition, almost like they want to win or something. I mean, for an everyday carry, maybe a little less dramatic on the Tonto and the recurve, but actually, I like the recurve the way it is, but maybe bring it to about right where the tip of my finger goes, and then up. I don't know, because I dig it. I definitely dig it. What do you guys think? That'd be a great name for it. This is what he got. Sent it with right now. It's a little big, but it does the job. It's pretty comfy, honestly. I can't say much bad about it. Rolf, this is the one I was telling you that Lord Loki sent. This is Lord Loki's design and make. It's his prototype. Yep, oh, there it is. This is very, very cool, Rolf. I figured you would like this. But I'd like to see something like this on the market. And Barbie, honestly, it's really not that long. It's about 3/4 of an inch longer than the Impala Hunter, but it's thicker and it's got some weight. It's got a good weight to it. It's not overly heavy. Um, it feels really nice in the hand. It actually, um, you guys remember the older K bars, the ones that were from like the Rambo movie type deal. It feels like that weight, but it actually feels quality. I mean, obviously it's full tang and it's really really beefy. Well, look, yeah, I'd love to see a bigger version. Like for a legit like carry in the woods machete type knife, a bigger version of this would be dope. Like I feel like this would be a good hunting knife too, just because it really does come down. So it's a dramatic drop from the spine down to the tip. Like it, that's a crazy angle. And is this a? It is a flat grind, right? Yeah, it looks like a flat grind. Uh, piece of paper. Yeah. You ever think about Lord Loki? I will try to push it as much as I can because I'd love to see something like this go into full production. This is awesome. Uh, Especially if you could have it offered in a hollow grind too. That'd be cool. Something like this and like I always go for my bigger blades now. I just think Nitro V because it's stainless and I live right on the beach pretty much. But this in a stainless version and a carbon version, I know carbon it's more common in knives this size. Like an M4, that'd be pretty cool. But M4 is kind of brittle. At least at high HRCs, like a 62, 61, 62. Hmm. See, now I got to put my thinking cap on because, like I said, I'd like to see something like this. Nothing is ever good enough for you. Leave Lord Loki alone. No, I want to see this. It's not in production. I want to see it go into production. And you know they'd make changes to it. I think it's awesome. Yeah, Kevin, it's a pain in the ass. I'm gonna show some of these today. Some of my great grandfather's knives, and they've been in a sealed Ziploc bag, and but they've been in my storage, which is that's really close to the beach. It's literally like 2 streets over, and I can only imagine what year this is from. It's probably from like the 1920s, 30s, maybe. And it's gotten rust on it, and it's bothering the shit out of me, honestly. And a couple of these are made in the good old USA. A couple of them are made in Germany, and a couple in the USA. Uh, I think this is one of the ones that's made in New York. It just says New York. Oh wait. I can't read that small. Damn it. You know, one of them I could read pretty good. I think he said Maddox in New York. Yeah, little canoe style knives, clearly with carbon steel, but some actual pearl, I believe, because it's from back then. This one's from Germany. All right, this one's a Germany. You have a 15V Para 3 that lives with a book. Yeah, my I'm constantly, just because I do like this knife, and I do love M4, but I'm constantly soaking this in either wax or an oil, and whoa, I gotta tighten that guy. Maybe I should change the pivot when I do. Last time I put it back together, I put the pivot on the wrong side. Oh, and I got new Omega scales on it, so maybe I'll do that tonight. I love this. I think this is one of the better made, the newer, better made Benchmades. I like this guy. And I was looking at the Adira too. And somebody had carried that today while they were fishing. The Adira is cool. But I don't know. There's something about the Freak, especially with the red standoffs. I should get another red pivot because I had another one of these. And I had red pivot. I had a red crossbar lock, red thumb studs. Zach had one too. He had a couple. But hey. It's not that bad. How's it going, Twisted Sis? Glad you're here. But yeah, let's see. This, I can't make out where this one's from either. I believe this one says Germany on it as well. But these are all. I know this one says New York, though. I know for a fact this one does. Let's see if I can open it. There we go. Yes, this one's a New York one. I don't even know what this is made out of. So if anybody knows what they were using in the, 20s, 30s, 40s, let me know, because I have no idea what that is. It needs to be tightened somehow. Pretty cool stuff, though. Super old. I decked my freak with a bunch of red. Nice, Aaron. They look so nice, the black and red. I mean, it sets each other's off. And obviously, black and red are my favorite colors. I mean, black, red, look good together. My dad had 10 of them little guys. Oh, really, Barbie? Yeah. My great-grandfather, he had a bunch of stuff like this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure, because this one has a crack in it, and it always has, too. It ain't like it's new. I'm pretty sure it's actual pearl. Or abalone, maybe? I don't know. Mother of pearl? I don't know the difference in any of that. Oh, I know the difference between abalone, but... This one says Lenox Cutlery. Something New York. I'm assuming this one's in a stainless. Because it has nothing on it. And the action, it still has that walk and talk. Looks like pearl or mother of pearl, not abalone. Alright, thanks, Lou. I appreciate that. There's the other one. There it is. This is the one that says Germany, right? This one has an emblem on it. I don't know if that camera's gonna... No way, no. But yeah, there's actually like a cool Norse style emblem on it. Oh wait, no, it's an anchor. And something else. It's a new Breed EDC shirt, man. Somebody posted a Wingspan video the other day. I don't remember who it was. But I'm definitely jealous they got their hands on the Wingspan. A great looking knife. Loot's doing some awesome stuff. Wish I didn't miss out on that pre-order, but I did. I'd like to see what Mallory's going to do next, too. And I wish him luck. I think he just had bad timing. I really do, because that design was awesome. It's a bummer when you see something like that happen to someone in the community, because you want to see people succeed. And when you have a cool design and it doesn't sell right, yeah, it's a bummer. It really is. But yeah. Loot has yes, I like these. I gotta wash this one up and bring it to Blade Show with me, try to represent a little. I think that's what I'm gonna really be doing there. I just want to meet everybody, make some content, and Lou, I don't know if I'm still Caleb. I'm pretty sure these are illegal persons. Is that how you're supposed to say it? Politically correct and whatnot. But yeah, I'm still. I can't touch my account still. Tomorrow, that's what I'll be doing, is spending the day on the phone with the IRS again, my bank. Today was talking to people at the rent-a-car place. And to rent a car for the week to drive down, it's going to be like $1,000 freaking dollars. Jim, no. After the whole breakup with my ex, my credit went from like almost perfect, high 700s, uh, to really bad really quick because I didn't know how to pay my bills. And not knowing, like, I know how to, but my ex took care of that. And for like 3 months, bills didn't get paid that were my name, so it got bad quick. But apparently nowadays, when you rent a car, yeah, I have a Credit Sesame, one of those, and it gets me my FICO and my other credit scores. But I hadn't been paying attention because I kind of worked my ass off to get it up high. Like I said, we were supposed to be buying a house, blah 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 blah, and when all that happened, I stopped caring, truthfully. So every time I got like a credit alert, I purposely didn't pay attention. No, Jim, I understand what you're saying, but when I got alerts, whether it was my score going down or another account opening, I didn't pay attention out of stupidity more than anything. Um, but yeah, I don't think that's really how they did it. They what they did was, so I had moved, obviously everybody had moved, and I must have left Sutton at the old house with either my social security number on it or something. I no more credit card. I actually I think I still have a Master Capital One. I might. I don't know. I actually have to look into that. But go for it, Lou. I'd laugh. But yeah. So what they did was they must have got my social and started working under my name. I got a call like, hey, your taxes for 22 and 23. I'm like, I didn't work in 2022 or 23. I've been disabled since 2015 or something. And they're like, really? Yes, really. I've had small part time things, but nothing that I really would have had to file taxes over. It wasn't over that limit, at least in Massachusetts. So yeah, that's how I found out was my bank card wouldn't work, my debit. Hey, Anazo, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I understand that. I hope you're having a decent day at work. Don't know if they all do that. Kelly, I believe my Capital One lets me do that. I'm not, like I said, I still have to see if it's active. I tried to stop using it. I'm sure. Itchy, herpy, very much. Creepy crawlers everywhere. Hey, Gary, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. You have a great day, and thanks for the company. And stay sharp out there, all right, bud? Yeah, so we had some, oh, Twisted A level on up. How's it going? For the people that came in, not so I know you at work. So, but yeah, Twisted, Jim, you guys order anything new? I know they had the new Civivi and the new Blade Binge exclusive Devo. Anybody get their hands on it, ordering it, or did they even drop yet? Hard trying to pay attention right now and get ready for everything. Well, you, Kelly, I know you're always on the new knives, especially like the Devo stuff. I just picked up 6 old knives at the P.O. box. What'd you get, Jim? Lou, I haven't touched it up yet. I haven't cut anything, so that's why I was saying the way you sent, like, I'm gonna check the angles and cause I know you weren't 100% sure. I'll let you know exactly what the angles are set up at, and let you know. And right now, I mean, this is card stock, so I'm not sure, but they're pretty sharp. Especially for such a chonker. But yeah, I will definitely do that for you. I have no problem. I'll touch it up too if I add anything to it. But looking at it, it looks really good. Yeah, I think you did a great job, man. I really do. The couple of people I do talk to at knife companies, I am going to mention it. Um, One of the people might be cool. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to say anything and be like, Jim, Knife Roboto 3, Kaiser Sparrow. Yeah, the second person carrying the Roboto. Huh. The Kaiser Sparrow and Fat Carbon. Medusa, CJRB, Pyrite Light, Glow in the Dark. Nice. Chavez. Ooh. And two more shot. Oh, well, I was just going to ask you about the Chavez. I don't know. I kind of been really, really liking on the Chavez knives lately. And I was looking at one of the Chubb flippers. What do you think about them? I was looking at that and one of the, what is it, the blue line. One of them's cheap. One of them was like $200, $230. Nice, Lou. Maybe that's what I got confused. It's hard sometimes, man. My memory and my mind is jumping all over the place lately. Hey, Dana. Glad you could be here. Oh, guys, and in the description is my Cash App. Just saying, if you can, donate to the channel if you want. If you don't want to, don't do it. I don't blame you. um, right now, I can only, that's the only account I can even touch, which is unfortunate. Illuminati got me a Kansat Mini Corvid from Rochambeau. Sweet. I love the Mini. I don't have my Mini. Wait, maybe I did. That's pending. I don't have a Corvid with me. Oh, and Twisted Sis. I told you I did get them in. I will be sending you in blue some. There will be some going your way. So I'll make sure to get those out. But yeah, the Mini Corvid's awesome. Kelly, how do you like the Wixcos? I mean, I know a lot of people got put on the pass around groups with them. Um, all I've been hearing is good stuff. Are they as good as everybody's talking about? $90 is probably high for a utility knife, but I really like them. The stainless one's a 90. The stainless one's a 90. All right. Yeah, me and my grandmother were just out to eat, and we were talking about utility blades. Um, they have some cool stuff. A lot of people do though. Hey, Lou, use 10%, save $10. Use Bluminati. Blue, what do you think about them? Did you well, clearly doing some stuff with them. Did you get were you in the pass around or just working with them in general? And what do you think about them? Hey, Adventure 50. Adventure 50. Yes, I gotta talk to the people. I think I have an email from the people at Rosecraft that I keep forgetting to write back to. Kelly, I, I you know, I got rid of the Raven because I wasn't the biggest fan of the way they did. Well, I didn't. That's not the only reason I got rid of it. I know Barbie liked it, but I also wasn't the biggest fan of the recurve in it. And I don't know. There's something about this knife I really, 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 really like. And like I said, it feels cool. He did a good job. It's a balance. He did a really good job. That's why I said I want to talk to the few people I do know in the business. I guess I want to talk to. I not that I'm trying to overly push it, but I like it a lot. The Vortex is pleased with it. I flip and love the Raven. Barbie, I'm glad you do. It made me happy that you like that knife. One of the Vortexes, not the Vortex, one of the Wixcos has like a Warncliffe style blade. I don't remember which one it is, but I want to get my hands on it. Oh well, you know what? Illuminati just sent a link. I might as well look. The original in like a forest green aluminum. I also have a carbon fiber one, the originally XL titanium frag. I must have missed something. All right, what was it? It wasn't the Drax. I kind of want to get a Ragnar just because the name. The Axor, was that it? Yes. Okay, so yeah, I do want to get the Vortex and the Axor. The Vortex in that carbon fiber color is really, really cool too. But yeah, let me go back so I don't miss anything. Like a dingleberry. Kaiser Original, Caleb. Kaiser Original is awesome. They had the Kaiser on the Kaiser website. They had originals on the closeout section. They were really cheap. So if you guys are looking for a Kaiser original, if they still have any in stock, that was about a week ago. But they were in the closeout section. I'm constantly on their website looking in the closeouts or the whatever they call it, the discount sale, blah blah blah. That's fair, Lou. That's there's a company. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want to badmouth them, but there's a company that just released a knife that's in 14C, and it has G10 scale, so it's not like it has titanium. And they're asking $130 for it, and I'm like, that's cool. It's brand new, and that's what you're selling it for. But there's no way in hell I'm dropping that kind of money on 14C and G10. I'm not doing it. I hope that's not the new trend. I really do. Um, but you never know. It's small. I can only get 3.5 fingers on it. Otherwise, I love it. I just like the Wix one better. Yeah, that's too much 14. You can see. See, 14. All right, so that's why I think some of these Migurons are like perfectly priced. Like this is a $70 knife, and you can get them on sale constantly for $50. It's 14C, and I think they call it G Mascus, but it's basically just G10. That looks fancy. And I've seen knives with 154 lately that it seems like an overcharge too, and I don't remember who it was now. It's gonna bother me. Finch does a fair price on that. Well, a lot of that 154 is very fairly priced. This knife has great acoustics too. If you guys get a Moyaro, great acoustics. I don't remember. I know one of you guys bought a Bowfin. Uh, I just don't remember who. And Eagle Scout has mine right now, and I hope he takes his time with it. I don't even care right now. Yeah, if you guys see Eagle Scout, Square Mom's, she's going through hell. So Just let him know she's in our prayers, because Eagle Scout's a good kid. He really is. Um, but yeah, I think out of all the knives I've had, at least for cheaper knife, that Bowfin, what a sound. What a sound. I know there's another channel, another creator on here, and actually, I think Tommy with Help with Gadgets had it too. There's a knife, literally with a tuning fork as the backspacer, and as gimmicky as that is, it's also super cool. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even care. As long as the rest of the knife's made well, I can take a gimmick here and there. As long as everything else is made right. But I like a nice ting when I open or close a knife. It's just satisfying to me. Lou, you just ordered the Finch Nocturnal 118 down from 140, but I had to search around a little bit. Yeah, Lou, Blade Walker, he just did a video on some of the Finches, and they're really nice knives. I'm very mad. I think it was called the Grave Digger or something like that. The one they did a Jack Skellington edition. I'm one of those corny people that love that stupid movie. Nightmare Before Christmas will probably actually anything Tim Burton, even down to the old Batman movie that people hate. Yeah. Yes, level on up. If I could afford a Winter Blade right now, I probably should get one though. I mean, they're not overly obnoxious. They're like what, in the $300 to $500 range, somewhere around there. I was impressed with the Kubi Drake. Kubi has a couple of nice knives that I want to check out. I don't have my pad over here. But yeah, Kubi has a bunch of nice knives I want to check out. There's like 3 or 4 at least. Oh man, and their prices are very fair. Especially for doing titaniums. Because where the hell is my notebooks? Oh, it's right there. Figures. Um, but right now, I got so many knives I have to do reviews on and first looks. I have the Bowfin. It was part of the box of knives sent to me to review. Adventure 50, I'm going to say this. For me, I won mine. So I had, nobody to like. I had no thoughts. I won mine off DVD. I thought it was ugly. I really did. Then I got it in my hand and I was like, huh, wow, it's really thin. It's super skinny. Which people, I don't think, it doesn't translate through video, I don't think, very well. And the micarta is very nicely done. And it feels so good in the hand. And then you realize when you open the blade, like, okay, yeah, it's a front flipper. I don't like front flippers. I like that one a lot. And then that ting, it just chef's kiss. I don't know. I actually ended up Bowfin's in my like top 10 under 100. I think it's a really great knife. Hey Stacy, how are you today? I've been trying to carry this. This one was sent in by Aaron D. This is the Eagle Strike. Um, I want to get, I don't carry many concept knives, so I want to see what they have to offer. And I got 2 or 3 of them right now to check out and possibly give away to you guys. We'll see. But this one's an S35VN in titanium. I really like the, I guess you'd call that rose gold, burnt bronze. I don't know. I definitely like the color scheme they have going on here, and I like the way it feels. I'm okay. Got too much going on, so ignoring shit. Hell yeah. That's how I feel right now. I can understand that. But yeah. How do you guys, has anybody else checked out the Eagle Strike? Seems like I will say this, it seems like they do a really good job with their S35. And I like S35 a lot. I feel like no matter what, it always has that. Well, I've never sharpened it above 800, but I feel like at 800 it kind of starts to lose that toothiness, that like bite S35. seems to get. So I like to sharpen mine to around 600. But while it's there, it looks great. Hey, Titanium Justin, how are you? Thank you for coming. But yeah. You guys see Titanium Justin's notebooks that he's been making? They're wicked cool. He's doing a great job. Oh, and Stacy, and Justin and whoever else. I did get my stickers made. I'll be sending some of them out. I didn't have too many made for this run because money, but I'll be bringing some with me to Atlanta, and I'll be sending some out with the pass around pickled steel box, and I'll be sending some out every other way too. But if anybody wants one, let me know, or wants a few, not just one. Just let me know. Illuminati, you and Twisted are already on the list. I got you guys. I am sending another. All right, cool. Thanks, Titanium Justin. I appreciate that. That's awesome to hear. I gotta start taking notes. The way Titanium Justin makes his shorts, does a really good job on the shorts. I think, guys, I'm gonna, take a hit and buy the version 2 of this too. I love this knife. Maybe I'll give one of them away because they're just fun. Stacy, sweet. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Got more stick. Blue, nice. I don't think I have a. Oh, I have one. I have a Bluminati sticker. I don't think I have a Twisted sticker. I'm not sure. Shay, Ron Crow. Hey, Ron. Drive safe, please. Thank you for dropping in. Shay, nice to see you. Shay, what'd you carry today? Justin, what'd you carry? Blue. Oh, I need to see y'all list, Blue. The paragraph of knives. Did I drop my pen? Probably. There it is. Also, Blue, did you see this guy? I'm sorry, guys. I really like it. I don't know. This was sent in by our buddy Lord Loki. This is his prototype, and for a prototype, for a prototype, it's killer, no matter what. But if it wasn't a prototype, it'd still be killer. Still haven't put my Kubi Titius on skiffs. No. Oh, Shay, how's the skiffs make it? Did they make it that much better? Also, the Olay Arcfield and a Hellcat Pro. Shay, if you had to put the Hellcat Pro against the 365 Legion, what do you think you'd like more? I haven't handled the Hellcat. But I have handled a bunch of 365s. I might even have one or two. Kaiser ruined the buddy with those paw prints. You think so, Lou? I take it for what it's worth. I kind of think the buddy looks a little too much like another knife that came out about a month before. That's just my feelings. I'm not saying names. It's just how I feel. It's not exact, no, but it's eerily similar. Bubba's EDC, what's going on? You had the Yojimbo, Dojo, Fractus, Dark Mode Downdraft. Ah, oh, man. I'm definitely jealous about the Downdraft. I hate that I missed out on that. The Wixco Vortex, the Hogue K320, the Devo Fireball, QSP Hedgehog, Vampire Jack. Which vampire? Do you have the fixed blade or the traditional one? The Ares Crow, Manda's Knife, Sabo 2, Forest Hanks, Lancelot Wallet, Olight Baton 4. Lot of action, honestly. Probably the Legion over the Hellcat Pro, but I'm used to my Hellcat. Alright, Shay. Well, that's good to know. I don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money. or at least save a bunch of money. Level on up, that's fair. Bushcraft had the Sage Carbon Fiber, the Phobos Tier 1 Mini, the Leatherman Surge, Olight i3T EOS. That's this one, right? Do I have my keys in my pocket? Oh, maybe never mind. How are my keys? That's the little keychain one, right? Bushcraft? I think. That takes like a AAA. I don't know what to do with mine. It's somewhere around here. SpaceX Flight 9 until the next squirrel. Oh no! SpaceX is sending a rocket up today? What would you change on my prototype to make it my perfect knife? Alright, if I was going to change anything, like I said, I would make the recurve less pronounced, only, and I'm not saying I don't like how pronounced the recurve is, it's actually not for that. It would actually be to make the tip go down at less of an angle. Like I'd probably bring it up 3/4 of an inch. Maybe extend the tang just long enough just to be able to fit a lanyard hole in. Besides that, as of right now, nothing. I I really am enjoying this right now. I might put a little shopping. God no, because it has. Yeah, I don't think I changed much. I really don't. I might try to do a addicted to blades style video and take out a water bottle or something with this because it's begging for it. I really like how you did the scale. I don't know. I think you did a great job on this, man. I really do. At first, I would have said I think there should have been jimping up near the thumb, but the thumb ramp, because this is 5 millimeter thick, isn't it? It might even be more. I gotta get batteries for my caliper, number one, and number two, it's all the way right there. But oh man, on the ridge, awesome. I'm gonna have to check out the replay. Regardless of how you feel political wise, but the guy's a genius. I mean, I'm not saying he's the designer of everything or anything like that, or holds the patents. Just the way he runs companies. Elon's, uh, he's a person to envy, I believe. I don't know. That's just my feelings. Yeah, I don't know, guys. You let me know what you think, because I'm kind of in love with this. I really am. And if you guys know me, I'm not too much of a fixed blade person. I feel like if you're gonna have a fixed blade, it's got to be for a reason, and this seems like it has reasons. Like this seems like it's something I could take out into the woods for hunting, and I could probably use this to at least do a nice field, a decent field dress. I know it's a little bit big, but it, the way the bevel comes down, it has a thin edge. It really does, which is crazy when you look at that spine. At Bushcraft, I bet you it does. I'd like to check it out on a few sticks out there. I mean, the way that recurve, I bet you grabs certain things. I bet you it really clings on, especially for like feathering and stuff. Did a great job with that, man. I'll push it as much as I can just because I like it and I think it's nice. Lou, you know what? That's right. He needs some clear acrylic scales and paw prints. It would just set it off. Kaiser has been. They've done that a few times this year. Didn't they do that with like the coffin looking knife too? I forgot what that was called. But yeah, they had like a skeleton inside the the metal. Yeah. That was on the liners though. Rosecraft Fixie comes tomorrow. You'll get it late night. Above the sea, the west or something. Nice Adventure 50. I gotta see if I hold enough clout to get a part of that, because like I said, I did email them. We'll see. It's done. Great from cutting down trees to feather sticking, and just great to trap cut. Lord Loki, it certainly seems, like I said, I haven't put it to any test, and I'm kind of afraid to because it isn't mine. And I know what you said. But at the end of the day, it isn't mine, so I want to treat it like how I'd want my stuff to be treated, you know? Yeah, I want jimping on it. What would you put the jimping on the thumb ramp? Or would you put it like up there for your index finger? Because, I mean, if you're going to put it up there for your index finger, that makes sense to me. But I don't think I'd put any on the thumb ramp. I really don't. I think that thumb ramp's just, you get some really good, just straight up grip with it. And I mean, the tension I'm putting on that is sufficient, to say the least. It ain't going anywhere. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time with it. I'll try to nitpick it as much as I can to give you some notes that are worth taking, not just gushing over it like an idiot. The tomb, thank you, Adventure 50. Lou, that's a perfect name. Go back and look at my comment about the buddy, Adventure 50. Rick's Knives. Hey, Rick's Knives, by the way. Thank you for being here. Remember, the buddy was a Kickstarter release first. I had it for the 3 months before it was released to the public. Oh, okay. That's fair. I mean, for the most part, that's fair, because the knife I'm comparing it to, granted, you could buy it as a custom knife. But yeah, that's fair. Thank you for saying that. Not too much, Rick's Knives. Still trying to get my identity thing in order, but trying not to, sorry, trying not to stress about it too much. The only reason I'm even stressing it right now is coming up with money for the rent-a-car down to Georgia. I didn't realize. Granted, it's going to cost like $500, but really it's $1,000 because they take a $500 deposit, and that's going to dig into some of the money I wanted to spend at Blade Show. But the whole reason I'm going to Blade Show is to just meet up with everybody and make some content. So if I can't get anything nice, no big deal. I'm sure I'll get a couple small things either way. Go back. I got 2 Rosecraft seconds coming. $65 with shipping is off. Stacy, nice deal. Absolutely, Loki. Absolutely. All right, Bushcraft, comparing the Kaiser Buddy to? Adventure 50, yeah. I mean, I can't say. Don't want to cause drama. There's been a couple of knives come out in the last couple of months that look similar to me, but I'm not here to cause drama. I won't buy certain things. I do like the Kaiser Buddy. I think I told you, and there is enough differences. Granted, I don't like the little popper, and I think it's a little corny, but it's not going to take away if the knife works. Who's talking like an Indian? Ricardo? I don't understand, my friend. Bushcraft, I remembered after I said it. Stacy, yeah, I've never been in, and I mean, driven across this country damn near probably over 20, about 10, 15 times, I'll say. Around 20, maybe. Never been in an accident, never gotten a ticket. But you can't control what stupid people do. Are we talking 7-Eleven or casino? We need to organize a Boston Knife Addict support group. I don't travel well with my disabilities, so I can't make blade shows. Dana, I'd be down for that. I mean, Boston's an hour, hour and a half tops, especially if you hit traffic. But I mean, I drove every single day from where I live now to Fenway when I was doing construction, because we did the construction. The company I worked for, we did the construction at Fenway and Gillette. Did construction everywhere. Anybody ever see the Boondock Saints movie? The first one, the good one. The second one kind of sucked. But yeah, the big church in that movie. We did all the beams in there for the Historic Society and stuff. Are you telling me he's an alien? Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Hey, thank you. Thanks for joining. What'd you carry today? What's your EDC stuff? What's your loadout looking like? And thanks for joining. I don't even think I went over my actual EDC today. Did I? I had my 2 fixed blades on me. I had my custom guy on me. My Aries spike. I had the beautiful. Yeah, I had to cut it. Man. It was looking ragged, bro. Yeah, the knife from Lord Loki. This is his beautiful knife. At least his prototype. For right now, we'll see what we'll see if we can make it into something awesome. Because it already is awesome and I want to see it in production. And I actually carried the O-Knife Metal 3 today too. I got my tenable Wraith into comfort since you're putting... I'm not putting 14C down. I like 14C. I mean, one of my favorite knives is in 14C. I got a few knives I like in 14C. Is this D2 or 14C? This is D2. But hey, actually, one of my most carried knives is in 14C, my Little Lander 1. I love this stupid knife. Fair enough, Mando. I understand. I wear a hat no matter what. It's actually because of the headache thing, believe it or not. I know it sounds weird. But I put the Miguron. Yeah, this guy's in 14C. And I love this knife. Granted, it has the wrong clip on it right now. But yeah, it's one of my favorite knives. Well, sub-$100 favorite knives. I think tomorrow I'll carry the Tall Boy, actually, because I love this knife. Thanks again, Jim Cox. And I might carry the Eagle Strike, or, you know, I carry this knife at least once a week with me. But right now I have so much stuff to review. I've been neglecting it. And this is the first knife I did a video with this channel. So I like this knife a lot. It's been good to me. And it's worn and nice. I wish I could get skiffs to fit it, but skiff doesn't make this set. There's a very odd size bearing in this knife. I always forget to ask Marshall and Marissa what made them go with this bearing size. But it is a quality bearing. It's not like it's a junk bearing or anything. I just feel like a skiff's bearing would just make this that much better. You know what I mean? Well, trick, the more people can see your forehead, the more I trust you. I got a good hairline, so I can't complain too much. No bald spots. But it is gray. What are you going to do? growing faster than I'd like. 14C is fine. 14C at $100. See, Lou, I kind of agree with that sentiment. I mean, maybe not always. I mean, there's some things you could do to make it me pay $100 with 14C, but I ain't gonna be happy about it. Carried the whole deck of Wharncliffe with a Magna Cut today. Nice carry. I never know what size skiffs. Lord Loki, I believe on the Skiffs website, if you have access to a 3D printer, I'm pretty sure that you can get the file for free. And if not, I don't know if it's free or it's a couple bucks from Skiffs. You can get it pretty cheap, I think, or free, like I said, if you have a 3D printer, no matter what. But yeah, it's worth having. I think I only have one knife on Skiffs right now, and that's this guy. And you can really tell. I mean, what a weird knife to put on Skiffs. I know, but this is actually one of my favorite knives to just fiddle with. I think Riot kind of knocked it out of the park with this. Granted, I gotta check out the version 2. I just have to. I think I'm just gonna buy it when I see one and I have my money back. But yeah. Did you? That's pretty cool. That's gonna be a little dangerous though, right? Shove on Skiffs? Jeez. Yeah, I was looking at the Chub, and then what is it called? The Redemption? I don't know, it's something like that. And then the blue line, blue label. There's a couple of Shabas I was looking at that I really liked, and I was talking to my grandma. I need a new utility knife. I broke mine today, and I think it's lifetime warranty, but I want a new one, so I'll just get a new one. But I was also looking at the Elementum. Anybody have the Elementum utility blade out there? They're not cheap, huh, Jim? They're cool. I want to get another Integral in general. The only one I actually have, I think, is the Tuya, which I still haven't found. I did that first live stream I had it, and since then, I don't know what I did with it. You bought one for your friend, Dana? Do they like it? Get used to 14C going for that much. Knife prices are steadily. Yeah, I know. With everything going on in the country, I would like to see some more companies at least open some American manufacturing plants. Even if they don't move the whole company here, I'm not saying that, but I want to see American manufacture take over anyway. I'd like to see the jobs. Obviously the prices that are included with American manufacturing are obviously going to be high. But that being said, at the end of the day, it always does feel a little bit better to buy a knife from your home country, and I don't know, without getting too political about it, you know what I mean? Shed Knife, Lord Loki, if you got, Shed Knives has some really, really cool offerings right now. The Tonto, there was 2 or 3 of them I really liked. Nah, 2 of them were small, and one of them was a bigger knife. But yeah, they had some really cool stuff. I'm gonna be checking them out. There's a few. Did I save them on here in my tablet? Barbie's next giveaway is at 1,500 subs, guys. If you haven't checked out Barbie, EDC girl, please go check out her channel. Give her a sub. She's got some really, really killer content, and so does Rolf. Rolf has been killing it lately, doing a late night show. Yeah, there's a lot of great people in this community, and I'm thankful to be part of it. Not only is it just the company, it's the people. The companies are cool, don't get me wrong, but being able to talk to you guys every week, seeing your comments in the videos I post, it definitely makes me smile. I'm going to be working on getting Metal Complex give me a shout out either this week or next week. I did talk to him for a tiny bit through email, but I don't remember where it was left at, to be 100% honest with you guys. Here's what I don't like about the Elementum, the Olay article. Or U1. They allow more use of the blade, but that feeds the for choking up the chub you can choke up, and it's cool. Yeah, I was noticing that on the Elementum. It seems like only half of the blade is covered, and even like a, not Stanley, like a Husky one, like that's the one I just broke, you can choke up on it, and it's like that. You want control of your cuts. I don't know. The pickled steel utility knife. I didn't even know pickled steel. I have a whole bunch of stuff in pickled steel and didn't even realize they have a utility knife. Kind of feel like a jerk. Probably should. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yes, Lord Loki, share that stuff. Those pictures you sent me. Some of those pictures are amazing, dude. Yes, Bando. Please, guys, post your links. Sorry, Bushcraft. I just realized you can't. Let me fix that. I mean, there's so many people in here right now with awesome channels, whether it be Bando, Jim Cox, Bushcraft, Kelly's Mishmash. Stacy, you have a few videos. I like what Stacy has posted. Twisted Sis has a bunch of good content. So does Bluminati Ninja. Very lucky to have you guys in here. Very lucky. Adventure 50's killing it. Rick's Knives is another one. Even though Rick's Knives, he taunts me a little with some of his stuff. So, I mean, you guys do what you gotta do. There we go. Thanks, Bluminati. I have no videos with 2 subscribers. Hey, I had some subscribers before I started posting. It was people like Bando Pix. Bando Pix had me on a live stream. It kind of gave me the nerve to put myself on camera. Um, Titanium Justin had been pushing me. I told him I had made videos. He said, just post them. And it took, he had to push me a little harder than he probably even liked. But between Bando, Titanium Justin, Mick Ranger, he helped push me too. Yeah, Lord Loki, I need to learn to do some CAD. Uh, you know, I took it in high school. Granted, if you didn't know, I didn't finish high school. Sad but true. I had to get a GED within a week later or something like that, 2 weeks later. But yeah, I did take, but it's so different now. I took webpage design in high school too, and everything you learned in that was useless for today, at least. I mean, even in animation class, none of it's done the same anymore. None of it. It was so much more complicated, and now I just don't understand. I can't even use a computer now. It's obnoxious. Yeah, I still gotta send you some of those pictures. I do it all old school because that's what I know. Like some graph paper, a ruler, a compass if I really need to. But yeah, that's how I know how to do it. I'd love to be able to transfer that knowledge into CAD. Yeah, Dana, how's that working, right? I mean, at least a keyboard and a typewriter are pretty much the same exact thing for the most part. So, I mean, fundamentals are fundamentals. but nothing is the same. The, when I was doing CAD, I don't remember the. I remember the program we used for web page design that was called Dreamweaver WX. And that was an expensive. I even bought it because I wanted to get like good at it, and it became useless, which sucks. Well, yeah, you can use Dreamweaver. Cool. It's not 2003 anymore, but at least the keyboard hasn't changed too much. I draw more than making a 3D model. It's all good. The thing I have to learn, I on folding knives, and I was watching Luke go over it because Luke does some great videos. Luke from Newbury DDC, shout out, he's awesome. Is working on the pivots, making the pivot be able to work with just a 3D model. I'm so not used to having something like I don't have something physical to touch, and to put that into a 3D model, it is dimension wise difficult for me. I I guess I just the vision in my head it doesn't translate to um, CAD really, or I just don't know how to make it transfer. You know what I mean? I'm sure if I learn, I'll be able to excel at some point. But it's just like getting comfortable with anything. I was super uncomfortable the first couple of times I did this, and I'm not that uncomfortable anymore. Still a little bit, but yeah, it is what it is. I remember high school. I died at 20 for 15 minutes during open heart surgery and lost all my memories from before that. Lord Loki, I can understand that. So when I was 22, I was working and I had a seizure. I was on a boat and I fell from the top of the boat, cargo ship, for shipping containers. And I was tagging a crane a bit, I guess. And as I was tagging, I fell from the top of the boat all the way down to the hull, which I guess was like 20 feet. Didn't break a bone, but now I can't hold memory, so I get it. And when I have a seizure, it's way worse. But luckily, I don't have them as often as I was. I was having them constantly, and now they're spread out, and I know when I'm gonna have them now. Oh, Terry's Knives just subscribed to Adventure 50. That's awesome, Terry. Thank you. Adventure 50 is an awesome guy. He has amazing content as well. I even helped Samuel Schubach with cutting out a lot of his models with the plastic. Huh. I love the what is it, Primark? I think it's called. It's a company that makes plasma tables. Love to learn how to use one of them. Absolutely, that'd be a really good, especially because I do like I make custom exhausts and stuff like that for the locals, pretty much. Um, just something I do. I've done it for a while. Yeah, Lord Loki, Grand Mal seizure. I have Grand Mal and I have Petite seizures. But mostly, if I'm gonna have a seizure, it's usually a Grand Mal. Um, I was very lucky. He's dead now, unfortunately. But my primary care physician was like, Caleb, he's like, I have to alert the DMV, whatever it is, RMV, DMV, because you're a danger on the road if you're having seizures. He's like, but you know when they're coming. You promised me, and I swore up and down because I've had two. Beside the first one, I've had two other seizures, and I've had hundreds of them now that I didn't know were coming. And when I do have them, I don't drive for a few weeks. I just don't. I don't want to put somebody in danger. But I've had to pull over, and even on the side of the highway, I know when I'm going to have them. Like I said, I'm very lucky to at least know when I'm going to have them. But yeah, I can understand that memory issues. Adventure 50, Adventure 50, you don't have to thank me. I didn't do nothing. I'm just glad you got us up, man. Lou, Brian White, one unprofessional dad. Hey, nice. Man, I thought I had it bad with mild eczema. You know, my kid has eczema. It seems pretty uncomfortable, so hey, a problem's a problem, man. I could always tell when my sister was about to have them. Yeah, people say that they know when I'm gonna have them too. I only know because everything gets super bright and noises become very loud. Um, my hands start getting warm, I guess. I don't know if it's warm. It's not tingle. I don't know. I say warm. So, yeah. But yeah, absolutely. Terry, I'll make sure I sub right now. There we go. Ooh, looks like you got some really nice stuff right there. Actually, Terry, maybe you can tell me because it looks like that's the kind of knives you're into. I have some of my grandfather's old canoe style knives that, and I'm sure some of them are from my great grandfather. Um, I know a couple of them are made in New York. They're probably from the, like I said, the 30s, 40s, maybe even earlier. He was born in 1914 on Valentine's Day. But he was always somebody that worked with the hand. And like I said, some of these are from New York and some of them are from Germany. I don't know. I just think they're super cool. I just wish I knew anything about them. But they're cool. Hey, Sever. Oh, no, that's not Sever. That's Old Man on the Ridges thing. Sorry. I'm still having trouble with MySpace. You know, why do we need all these damn social media things? I could have stuck with MySpace. I would have been happy. Hey, Derek. Did anyone see the big Spyderco reveal today? No. Adventure 50. I've been driving all day, man, and dealing with stuff. What they do? I'm now. I just need to know. And it's time. It's actually time for me to sign off. Damn, it's 9 o'clock. Good night, Grandma, Mima. Love you. Thanks for joining us. Glad you were here. Virgo. Just random. But yeah, guys, I'm here every Tuesday, 7 to 9. Thank you for the new people. Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, thank you for dropping by. Everybody else, thank you. If you guys could, give this video a like. Maybe when I upload it, give it a share or something. And thank you for being here. Any other questions, leave them down below once I upload it. And hopefully I'll get the video out for this guy in a little while. But you guys have a nice night and stay sharp out there. Thanks, Terry. Absolutely, Bushcraft. You have a great night.